New members of the East African Legislative Assembly have officially assumed their 5-year mandate. The clerk to the regional parliament, Alex Battery, has overseen the proceedings of the 63 ERA MPs taking oath.
Pursuant to the provisions of Rule 5 of the Rules of Procedure of the Assembly, the clerk is required on the first day of the new House to read out aloud and lay on the table the list of the members of the House as transmitted to the clerk by the speakers of the National Assemblies of each of the partner states in accordance with Section 5 of the East African Legislative Assembly Elections Act 2012.
I, Winnie Imgad Akoth Juma Odinga, do swear that I will give true and faithful service to this assembly.
Behind these oaths are serious tasks lying ahead of these legislators.
Issues of water and the monies that government put in terms of addressing diseases concerning water sanity that are brought by poor sanitation and hygiene. Those are areas that we have to come up with model laws as a region.
We passed legislation for the East African Monetary Union. So the business of the Assembly is going to be how do we oversight the implementation of that legislation.
Addressing non-tariff barriers is one of the challenges to overcome.
Every time countries keep on introducing NTBs, we want to amend that law to ensure that countries don't just introduce NTBs unnecessarily that will fail the integration agenda.
We need to take the community to the people. It is very paramount. And my prayer is that our member states fund the East African Legislative Assembly, the East African community to perform its duties.
Addressing regional security challenges is equally on their list of priorities. Kim Gairut, a member from South Sudan, agrees with Kenya's Hassan Omar on ending terrorism.
There are national laws, national constitutions, and we can have regional cooperation towards peace and security to ensure that we are able to build a safe Eastern Africa free from the encumbrances of terror.
We are focusing on the movement of goods, movement of person and capital, and doing business freely without fear. So when there are insecurity in the region, that means the integration cannot move smoothly.
I call Rose Okulu. Do swear that
the taking of oaths is done. What now remains is to elect the Speaker of the 5th session of the East African Legislative Assembly.
I now adjourn this formal meeting to tomorrow, Tuesday, 20th December 2022, the year of our Lord, starting at 11:30 a.m.
Elections for speakership are scheduled for Tuesday afternoon. The race is mainly between candidates from the republics of Burundi and South Sudan. Henry Okrut, UBC, Arusha in Tanzania.